Okay, so this is the modern gold mine 10 miles north of Tonopah on US 95. And this place is completely abandoned by the foreign owners either in 1987 or 2007. A local told me the story and I don't remember exactly what he said in terms of when it was abandoned. But I'm gonna go in there and look around. I'm noticing that from this 2-bedroom mobile home, there were RV hookups out here, a whole row of them. And then there's this really nice building that was the laundry room. There's washer and dryer hookups in here, but nothing else really, no public bathroom or anything like that. So interesting. Now we head into the mine. I don't know anything about mining, but the ground around here is littered with all these iron balls. I don't know if they were used to crush the ore or something. That's all I can think of. From a distance, at first I thought I was looking at a sports car on the back of a trailer of some sort, but now I realize it's a mobile compressor. And the mobile compressor has a little GM Detroit 4-cylinder diesel. And I know that a lot of people put these in their pickup trucks for conversions. Heaven only knows what's in all these old tanks. Hopefully they were emptied before they abandoned. In fact, this one, you see they cut a hole in it, so it obviously has nothing in it anymore. Hopefully the rest are like that too. Yeah, and I'd sure like to have a building with that shape, like an old machine shop on the farm. I went in there and it's all steel construction. This building will be here for longer than any of us. And it's good to see that all these big tanks are open to the atmosphere, so there's nothing left in them anymore. Man, that fan must have really good bearings, because there's just a slight breeze and it's windmilling. Wow, this is peeking in one of those big tanks, and look at the size of that egg beater in there. That thing's 8 feet across at least. Wow, this whole place kind of reminds me of I don't know, an afterworld movie prop or something. So weird being out here. The copper thieves have been through though. I have noticed there is not a single copper wire anywhere to be had in this place. Wow, so this is the biggest building. It's big. And it looked like the ore came in the other side and then it went through this tumbler. Maybe that's, I don't know. It's where they separate the gold from the ore. I have no idea. But that's a big rock polisher in there. And there's another big fan that's just gently windmilling. It actually looks like it still has a belt hooked up to the motor, which you think would stop it from windmilling, but anyway. So this was where the ore was loaded in, and then it went up this conveyor belt and dropped in through that. Not sure what that thing did, but that fed it straight into that big drum that we just saw. And man, this ground here, whew, look at this. It's like being on the moon out here. And finally, we come to the very best part of the old mine property. Somebody abandoned a early 50s travel trailer out here. It's actually not in that bad a shape. I looked at it. Inside's pretty ratty, but... And then this cool old Dodge. A well truck. It's very complete. It's just missing the hood, but engine, everything's still there. Pony motor on the back. Big motor in the very back for running the drill rig. Tires even had air in it. So yeah, in a nutshell, this was the processing plant. It's not really the mine. This is a processing plant where they turned the ore and extracted the gold. And I'm guessing maybe the ore was all stacked up in these big holding areas out here and then fed in one load at a time. It must have been trucked in, or I don't know, even trained in. But the railroad stopped in 47, so maybe not. Oh, I just saw a building way out there. I gotta walk that way. On my way out to see the old building, came by these two cars. I'm sure my neighbors could identify them. We got neighbors that are into old cars. Well, my little dog is stepping all over these footprints in the desert. Some are birds, but then some are clearly, let's see if I can zoom in. Must be little lizard prints there. So while I'm walking out to that building, this is just like very different desert. Sand. Yeah. Sand dunes. I do kind of like how they just used to unroll old barrels, flatten the metal out, and make siding for buildings out of drums and barrels and paint cans. And hiking back to the truck, see this nearby hill, and what a reason that doesn't look natural. I'm guessing that was probably a man-made trench. Maybe somebody did some exploring and maybe they dug something out there too. Anyway, hope you like this video. North of Tonopah, BLM land, wonderful camping out here.